it's Friday and you're watching The Biggest Beauty Project. So this week was my topic and I wanted to hear all about the toughest decision you've ever had to make. And knowing what you know now, what would you have done differently? I actually recently had to make a tough decision, which is why it was on my mind to make it this week's topic. Well, first of all through college, my plan was to get my bachelor's degree and then go get my master's degree and then go work. So my senior year of college, I applied to 5 different graduate schools and I got rejected from all of them. So it was really rough because that was my whole plan all through school, was to go and get this master's degree, and now that wasn't going to happen. So after some soul searching and some freaking out and talking to my advisor, I decided I would pursue a different master's degree at the school I was already attending. So I went back in the fall to this new program and it became apparent very quickly that this was not at all for me. But I had a job down there. I was a graduate assistant at my university and I had an apartment. I just signed a lease, so I was there for a year. So I was really stuck there until spring, which was this past spring. And then I had to decide if I wanted to stay in school and get this degree that I really didn't want and be miserable for another year, or if I wanted to come home and who knows. So I decided to come home because I was really unhappy and I knew I would just be even more unhappy being there for another year, and I wouldn't even use this degree if I had it, so it'd be really kind of a waste of time. Even though I still don't have a job or an apartment or a life plan, I am okay with my decision. I do really miss all my friends from school because I went to school 4 hours away from home, and so a lot of them were from the area around where the school is, so they're all still far away from me. I've come to terms with those decisions. I know that everything happens for a reason. It's just really frustrating waiting for everything to come together. I've really loved watching everyone's videos this week. Caitlin, I know your decision not to make the trip to Chicago was really tough, but I also know it was what you had to do and it was the right thing for you, and I know the rest of the girls know that as well. And I truly believe that you guys are all going to meet up soon and it's just going to be one giant explosion of awesomeness. Amy, I'm really glad that you made your video about your decision to come out, because I know a lot of people around your age struggle with that decision. So snaps for you on being out and being proud of who you are. Kelly, I really loved your attitude in your video. The decision to get help when you're in such a low place can be super tough. I'm so glad that you got the help that you needed, and now you can use your story to inspire others. Your story really goes to show that it can get better if you reach out and get help, so thank you so much for being brave enough to talk about that. Samantha, I could really relate to your story about not really knowing which path to take after college, because again, that was kind of like my story as well. I'm glad that you're in Nashville and that you're happy with your job, and I'm super glad that I got to meet you this week. Like Samantha said in her video, we met up when she was passing through town, so that was super exciting, and I'm really looking forward to hearing more about your meetup. Nothing else is really new with me. I'm cooking dinner tonight for my parents and I, so that should be interesting. I'm filming this on Thursday so I can get this edited and ready to post by tomorrow, so by the time you see it, I'll be able to report how that went. I hope you all have a good weekend, and I will see you all next week. Bye!